Hi, could you possibly take care of that for me? Right. Could you have that done by tomorrow? Um, is it right? We're doing that later, okay? You cannot depend on others to make you great. You cannot outsource your responsibility for success. It's your life and no one else's. Let's talk. Like diamonds, I'm watching how you glow. What's up, everybody? It's your boy AJ here, coming through your TV screen, your phone screen, your laptop screen, and beyond. Giving it to you blunt, force, trauma. Get it over with. You can't outsource your responsibility. You can't outsource your success. You can't outsource your growth. You can't depend on other people to make you great. I'm saying this for a couple of reasons. As I said in the intro, it's your life. I don't know why would you want other people to live it, but no judgments here. As I said in the beginning, though, it's your life. In addition to that, people are unreliable. If they're nothing else, they're unreliable. So, putting your faith and your entire chance of being great in people's hands, don't expect much, because people are for themselves, much like you're attempting your growth and your success for yourself. I can't understand the concept of wanting to outsource that. I get the idea that things become hard and a lot of pressure, and you would like to have multiple hands in the running of the process of what is your success. I get that. What I don't understand is the part where you completely throw out sharing the responsibility and now completely outsource it. So you want other people to put in the work you should be putting in order for you, the person actually attempting the goal, to be successful. You are giving other people the work to do while you just comfortably wait. Okay, even if that's the case, say you want to be lazy. That's what we're going to call it. You might not see it that way, but say you want to be lazy. What's the point? What's the point? I don't make again, this is a teachable moment. If that's your thing, if outsourcing your responsibilities and outsourcing your greatness to other people, depending on others to make you who you are, how does that benefit you, the person? That's the part I'm trying to figure out. So if this is a really interesting conversation, if that is your way of going about things, dictating to others and then reaping the reward of other people's work, to then prance and carry about like you did it yourself, how does that benefit you, the person, like internally? Because you're not getting any knowledge, you're not getting any experience, you're not getting any type of personal growth. Everything that you've offset to someone else, they're the one getting the knowledge, they're the one getting the growth, they're the one becoming better while you just sit there in nothingness. Even even if you manage to learn from other people's failures, because that is a way to grow. Even if you do manage to learn from the failures of the people you offset the responsibilities to, at some point in time, you are going to have to bear that on your own. You know why I say that? Because those people aren't going to be around forever. So, why would you want to then depend on other people for your greatness? Knowing and understanding that for what it is. What's the point? What is the point? Okay, so I don't want to have to deal with this. Let's pass it on to this guy. I don't want to have to deal with that. Let's pass it on to that girl. Okay, that happened. You observe their results and you learn from that. But how is that now tangible? Because you're not actually truly experiencing anything. You're just sitting on the sidelines watching other people screw up. How is that? It goes back to the question I asked you earlier, like self. How is that any personal type of growth? If if you are afraid of tackling your responsibilities, I would get that. That's a human. Fear is a human response. But even if you eliminate all of the human responses and you just don't want to bear any responsibility for your greatness, I can't understand why you would want to be great in the first place if you don't want to put the work in. You can't outsource your greatness. You can't depend on other people for your greatness. Your greatness is only within you. Am I making sense? It's within you. So you're the one that has to bear responsibility. At least some of it. To completely outsource that to someone else is absurd. And it's crazy. And I can't understand why you would want to do that. Guilty as charged because it is something I used to do. Yeah, I know. Gets you nowhere. So when you're looking at self gain, self growth, how does that benefit you? Make me understand. It sure as heck didn't benefit me in any way, shape, or form. One of the things I've learned is throughout the things I've experienced, I'm one of the most self-dependent and self-efficient persons you will ever meet in your life. I don't like depending on people for anything. It takes the version of me that I am today, it takes a leg and an arm to ask for help. Let alone outsource the responsibilities that I need to take on for my own greatness. Because I don't want anyone accountable for my greatness except me. I don't want anyone to be able to put up a hand to say, yeah, I was the one who made him. No, I made me. I did the work. I put the time in. I can't possibly see myself today outsourcing that. And I would not encourage you to do the same. Because when it's time to congratulate, and you see everyone being congratulated except you, it makes you regret ever outsourcing anything to anyone. Now, okay, I get the concept also that no man is an island. That's not, I'm not throwing out that idea. What I am saying is, if I were you, if I was in a position to be outsourcing anything, I would want to source my greatness from within me. I would want to take on responsibility for my personal growth. I wouldn't want to share that with anyone else. I wouldn't encourage you to share that with anyone else. You're going to need other people's help at some point in time, but unless that time comes, tackle that with self on your own. It teaches you a lot. Learning how to be strong, learning how to be self-dependent, learning how to be self-efficient is something you're going to have to learn how to be over time, because it's something that's needed in order to grow. Sourcing all of the things you need to source from within, it can become exhausting, but it will pay off. When you outsource it to other people, like I said earlier, when it's time to congratulate, you're going to see everyone else taking credit for you being great. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have did that. If it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have been able to gotten to this point. When you start hearing people talking down to you like that, then you're going to see the reason why I say don't outsource it. With that being said, with that being understood, it's your boy AJ, and I'm keeping it brutally honest and blunt. Forced trauma, I'm keeping it real with you. Don't. With that being said, with that being understood, it's your boy AJ. I'm signing out.